How's it, everyone? The Amex Trifecta will help you earn a whole lot of Amex membership reward points. It will allow you to maximize every purchase that you make so that way no matter what transaction you are doing, you are earning the most amount of value. But it does come at a cost because the Amex Trifecta will break your wallet. For me, unfortunately, it literally did break my wallet. Apparently, it's not good to have a lot of metal credit cards in these card slot wallets. It's not too secure at all. What ends up happening is the pocket starts to stretch out and soon you can't even hold three cards. Look. But the Amex Trifecta will also break your wallet another way, which I'll be going into more detail later in the video. I will also be covering what cards make up the Amex Trifecta and how you could use those cards to optimize the Amex Trifecta. And lastly, I'll be going over some pros and cons of the Amex Trifecta. Like the name states, the Amex Trifecta includes having 3 different Amex credit cards. Tri means 3, fecta means credit cards, trifecta. But you can't just throw in any old American Express credit card and call it a day. Call it a Amex Trifecta. The Amex Trifecta will have to consist of the Amex Platinum card, the Amex Gold card, and the Amex Blue Business Plus card. This is the core or basic form of the Amex Trifecta. But there are some different card versions in there that will help give you some variety and more flexibility. For example, you could interchange the personal Amex Platinum card with the Charles Schwab Platinum card, or the Morgan Stanley credit card, or even the Business Platinum card. And for the Gold card, you could also switch it out for the Business Gold card. That means if my math is correct, you can have 8 unique different versions of the Amex Trifecta. But again, the most common version out there is going to be the personal Amex Platinum, the personal Amex Gold, and the Business Blue Business Plus card. At the end of the day, you could pick whichever version of the Platinum card and Gold card makes more sense for you, so that way you could get the most value from them. Yes, I know what you're thinking. There are business cards in the Amex Trifecta, and hey, Chase, I don't have a business, so I can't get the Amex Trifecta, right? Let me share with you some good news because it's a lot easier to qualify for a business credit card than you may think. I did make a dedicated video though up there that goes more into depth, more in detail about how to get a business credit card, but here is a basic breakdown. If you sell things on Etsy, eBay, Facebook Marketplace, maybe you mow lawns or you're a freelancer of some sort, a photographer, an artist, then you will qualify as a sole proprietor, which will then qualify as a business owner, and hence you could get a business credit card. I really want to show you guys that business credit cards are not off the table for you. It's a lot easier for you to get them than you may think. It does take a little bit of work though. There's so much power, so much benefits and credits to harness within business credit cards, and I really want you guys to take advantage of that. And now you might be thinking, why those specific 3 credit cards make up the Amex Trifecta? Well, the reason why the Amex Trifecta works so well is because each of those 3 cards covers a different reward category or reward multiplier category, spending category, whatever you want to call it, and it also provides different benefits and credits for each credit card. The Amex Platinum card will earn you 5x points on flights and hotels. The Amex Gold card will earn you 4 times points at restaurants and on groceries. And the Amex Blue Business Plus card will earn you 2 times points on everything else. That means with those 3 cards alone, no matter what you're buying, no matter what you're putting on these credit cards, you will be earning at least 2 times points on that transaction. And that's so important, that's so amazing, because as long as you're earning more than 1 or 1.5x points on a transaction, then you are golden. And now let's go into more detail about how you can optimize the Amex Trifecta. Like we just went over, you're going to want to use the credit card with the highest reward multiplier depending on what you are buying. When you're purchasing a flight or a hotel stay, you're going to use the Amex Platinum card. If you are eating out or you need to buy groceries, you're going to use the Amex Gold card for that 5x points. And when you're buying gifts or clothes or car insurance, then you're going to put it on your Amex Blue Business Plus card to get that 2x back. There are some certain scenarios where you want to use one card over the other, even though it's not going to give you the highest reward multiplier of those 3 credit cards. For example, if you're going to make a relatively large purchase like new camera gear, a new computer, or a new phone, then you might want to put it on a different credit card like the Amex Platinum card as opposed to just the Amex Blue Business Plus card. Yes, you will only earn 1x points with the Amex Platinum card for those purchases. But there is one thing that the Amex Platinum card will give you that is invaluable that the other two cards will not give you, or at least will not be as good. And that is protection. Specifically, the return protection, extended warranty protection, and purchase protection that comes with your Amex Platinum card. Of course, you could use your Platinum card on smaller purchases too, like a t-shirt from Uniqlo that costs $15. But why would you need return protection, extended warranty protection on a small purchase like that? I don't think it's worth it for that, so just use your Amex Blue Business Plus card for those smaller purchases. Another scenario that might cause you to use one credit card over another is when you're trying to hit a sign-up bonus. Like I mentioned time and time again, the credit card that you are currently trying to hit the sign-up bonus on should take priority over any other credit card in your wallet. You want to make sure and do everything that you can to hit that minimum spend requirement before using any other credit card. And since we're talking about premium or higher end credit cards like the Amex Platinum card and the Amex Gold card, the minimum spend requirements for those cards can be quite high for some people. While we're talking about sign-up bonuses, you also should make sure that you are not signing up for these three credit cards too close together. Ideally, you're going to want to space out each credit card application for the Amex Trifecta by around 6 to 8 weeks. That means it should take you at least closer to 2.5 months to get all three credit cards if you want to be kind of fast and rush to get them. Besides the varying reward multipliers on each of these cards of the Amex Trifecta, they also have their own benefits and credits. Starting with the Amex Platinum card again, this is going to be your status and your high value card of the three. Here are all the credits that come with the Platinum card. $200 hotel credit, $240 entertainment credit, $155 Walmart Plus credit, $200 Uber Cash credit, $200 airline fee credit, $300 Equinox credit, $100 Saks Fifth Avenue credit, and $189 Clear credit. That's well over $1,000 worth of credit right there, but I highly doubt that you will use every single one of them. That's because some of those credits are harder to use than others, and in fact, some of those credits you may not use at all. Personally, I use every single one of those credits except the Equinox credit, because there is no Equinox gym in Hawaii, and even if there was, I doubt I'll be spending thousands of dollars on a gym membership. Also, even though I do sign up for the Walmart Plus credit and the Clear credit that comes free with the Platinum card, I rarely use those two memberships. Other than that, I think all the other credits are relatively easy to use and make value from them. Even the Saks Fifth Avenue credit, you do get $100 every year, and I usually spend this on like a t-shirt or cologne or something small in the sale section. I also usually combine that Saks Fifth Avenue purchase with Rakuten, so that way I'll be earning cash back on top of that purchase. And then that cash back will eventually turn into Amex membership reward points later down the road. Because of that, I'm pretty much getting paid a few dollars of cash back to shop at Saks Fifth Avenue because I'm getting that free gift or that free item from the Amex Platinum credit, and then the cash back into my Rakuten account. Thankfully, with the Amex Platinum card, you do receive a bunch of different benefits as well, such as access to the Amex Centurion Lounge, a priority pass membership, free credit for a TSA PreCheck or Global Entry membership, and Marriott's Hilton Gold status. That's Marriott and Hilton, not Marriott Hilton. Recently, I traveled to Spokane and I had a 4 to 5 hour layover each way, and that was not something I was excited about. But with the help of the Amex Platinum card, I was able to get into the Delta Sky Lounge or the Sky Club in the Seattle airport. And it really did make that trip, or at least that layover, like 1,000,000 times better because I got free food. It was breakfast at the time, free drinks, a place to nap since it was a red-eye flight, and the best part yet, I had a shower. And I'm not sure if you guys feel the same way too, but every time I travel or go on an airplane, I always feel so dirty and gross at the end of the flight, even though I showered before my trip. So to have the option of being able to shower at the airport is super convenient, and it's so nice to feel energized and refreshed. Moving on to the Amex Gold card, if you thought this was a food credit card because of the 4x reward multipliers, well, you're correct, but it's even better because it does have food credit with it too. Every year, you're going to receive $120 of Uber Cash credit, which you can then use for Uber rides, Lime scooters, but Uber Eats. You will also receive $120 of dining credit that you could use at restaurants such as Grubhub, the Cheesecake Factory, Goldbelly, Wine.com, Milk Bar, and select Shake Shack locations. Right there, that is $240 worth of credit at your disposal. But between the Amex Platinum card and the Amex Gold card, I know there are so many benefits and credits that you have to keep track of. And that's why I like to use Max Rewards to help optimize my credit cards, especially with American Express. If you haven't used Max Rewards already, it is a free app that you could put all of your credit card accounts on, and it makes it super easy and convenient to track your spending habits and how much points you are racking up with all of your accounts. Not only that, but Max Rewards will also recommend which credit card to use with the highest reward multiplier. But the real power comes from Max Rewards Gold, where you could track all of your credits and benefits. You could see which credits and benefits that all of your credit cards have to offer, and you could also keep track of which credits and how many credits you've used already that year. And if you want to try 1 month of Max Rewards Gold for free, go ahead and use the link in the description down below or the referral code Chase Yokoyama. Thank you again, Max Rewards, for sponsoring this video. Back to the benefits and credits of the Amex Trifecta. Unfortunately, the Amex Blue Business Plus card does not have any benefits and credits, so you don't need to worry about that. At this point, you might be thinking that the Amex Trifecta is good for you and you want to get started. But before you do that though, let me go over the pros and cons. The first major con of the Amex Trifecta is something that I already mentioned earlier in the video. The Amex Trifecta will break your wallet. Again, for me, it did happen quite literally, but at the same time, the Amex Trifecta will cost you almost $1,000 in annual fees every year. The Amex Platinum card has an annual fee of $695. The Amex Gold card has an annual fee of $250. And thankfully, the Amex Blue Business Plus card has an annual fee of $0. Those three cards, though, will cost you $945 every year. It absolutely blows the total cost away of the Chase Trifecta, which will only cost you $95 a year to have those three Chase credit cards. Yes, I do believe though that you could easily get more than $1,000 worth of value from the Amex Trifecta. But I just want you guys to realize that you're still gonna have to spend over $900 a year to hold these three Amex credit cards. And you're gonna have to try and use as many credits and benefits that you can to try and get your money back. For some people and their spending habits, it will be easy or easier to make use of those credits and benefits. But at the same time, if you think you're gonna have a hard time getting your money back by using those credits and benefits, specifically on the Amex Platinum card, then hold off on getting the Amex Trifecta for now. And this brings me to the second major con of the Amex Trifecta, which is ease of use, or lack thereof. Particularly with the Amex Platinum card and even the Amex Gold card, you have a lot of credits and benefits that you have to keep track of and know that they come with the credit card. If you forget to use credits and benefits, then you are losing out on value and could have a harder time trying to make that annual fee worth it. At least with the Chase Trifecta, you don't have all of this pressure, or at least nearly as much pressure, because your annual fees are still just $95 a year. A small con of the Amex Trifecta is that not everywhere will accept American Express. Whether it's when you're traveling abroad or at your local mom and pop store, they may not accept Amex. That's why you should always carry a mix of different credit card issuers in your wallet, because trust me, you don't want to do that walk of shame when you're at the register and you have to turn around and put your stuff back or go find a nearby ATM. It's not fun. Despite the Amex Trifecta's shortcomings though, I still think that this setup is a very viable and valuable setup to have. Yes, it does cost more than any other trifecta or setup as of right now, but you can still get so much value from it. And if you got value from this video, please go ahead and like and subscribe down below. I would also suggest for you guys to watch these two videos here, where you can learn how to maximize your Amex Platinum card and maximize your Amex Gold card to get the most value from them. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots!